Good evening, everybody. Hello, and welcome to our class for tonight. It's really a pleasure having you here. And I love this first saying that says, the biggest adventure you can take is to live a life of your dreams. Now, not that you need to share with me all your dreams, but at least I would like to know, um, are you living the life of your dreams, or are you quite far from that? Now, the good news is that you are attending this class tonight, and maybe, just like for myself, this can become something amazing for you. Um, Now, this class, of course, tonight is to talk about the income potential with doTERRA, but so much more than just the income, because building a doTERRA business is about passion, it's about changing lives, and I'm very excited to be able to sharing that with you. Now, I would love for you in the chat box, number one, tell me where you are joining me from. That's first, so I'm going to ask, where are you from? And also, who invited you to our class tonight? I would love to hear from you. So let's see in the chat box. And if you are able to, please put your camera on. If not, 100% if you put it on. So I am from the very beautiful and cold Bloemfontein in Free State, where I stay with my beautiful family, my two handsome boys, and my husband, Frans. Val from Cape Town, of course, I know that. Hello, Val. And Bloemfontein, of course, my dear friend CD. Bloemfontein, you are also freezing like me. So normally I am hosting this class with my dear friend Dr. Danielle Danel, but she's actually either already in South Africa or still traveling, so she won't be joining us for tonight. But I'm very excited to share with you a little bit about my journey with doTERRA and what it's meant for me and in the last almost 6 years. Now, the reason that I'm here is because of those two boys that you see there. And when I got started, they were quite smaller than they are right now. But I was just a mom, desperate to provide for my family. I really felt like nothing that I was doing was enough. I don't know who's been there where um, there's always this need and not enough to provide for that, from food to just providing clothing and making sure that and we worked really hard, my husband and myself, for the companies that we were working at. And so my heart was, I wanted a business that, number one, I can do something that I'm passionate about. And I'm actually very passionate about people. And number two, create a good income and work on my own terms. So I get to work from home and I get to work from wherever I want. So that's the wonderful thing. And my beautiful husband, Franz, has been doing doTERRA with me for the last almost 6 years. And it's been one of the best decisions of our lives. Now, I want to quickly see Norma from Val. Hello, Norma. From Welkom. Oh, Free State is in the house, and wonderful to have you guys here. And Linwood Reach, Pretoria. Welcome, everybody. So please make sure to use the chat box. If you do have any questions, if you do want to ask something or share something, make sure to just put it in the chat box, or you can ask at the end. Now, you are here because somebody in our team invited you to come and attend and listen to what is it about building a doTERRA business. Now, if we are looking at why wellness and why now, why consider building a doTERRA business, which is an essential oil company that is and have essential oil infused products. Now, if you are looking at this slide, you can see it's a 6.3 trillion business, and this is in 2023. And now it is even higher. Um, I mean, let me ask you like this. How important is your health to you? Like on a scale 1 to 10, right? It's the most important thing. But more than that, how important is the health of your family, the health of your parents, your siblings, your family? Like, how important is it for you to make sure that they are healthy? Of course, that's the most important thing. There's things that we might not consider buying, just for the sake of it, but taking care of our health and investing in our health is something that I know for each one of us is so important. So, looking at the health and wellness industry, this will just continue to grow. People will always be looking for solutions to taking care of their health. And the world of natural healing is even more growing at a rapid rate. And you can ask yourself that you are here because, number one, I'm very sure that you're open to natural solutions already. You're learning about them. And if you are where we are at, all of us who loves doTERRA, I mean, this is our new norm, taking care of our health in a natural way. So number one, the industry is perfect. Okay, something else to consider and wonder if you are looking at starting a business, um, also need to decide and say, what is it going to take from me? Do I need to buy 1,000 worth of stock and keep that in a store, or do I have to open up a brick and mortar business? And the good news is no, none of that. The only thing that you need to do is, number one, order your own oils and start using them and sharing them with the people around them. And when your customer from Cape Town, Frankfurt, Bloemfontein, Johannesburg, Australia, Botswana, Lesotho, Namibia, when they buy from doTERRA, guess what? doTERRA takes care of this. You don't have to hold the stock. You don't have to ship it out to them. They pay doTERRA and doTERRA pays you. Isn't that amazing? So this is what I love about it. We have a very beautiful, stunning warehouse product center in Johannesburg in Randburg. So if you are in the area, please go and have a look. It is who of you have attended? Who of you have visited our product center? If you've attended it, I'd love for you to tell us in the chat box, like, just give me one word what your experience was by visiting this. It was absolutely stunning. Now, I'm going to play a short little video that will explain to you a little bit about for who is doTERRA and why people are choosing this incredible company to partner with. So I hope you enjoy this video.
Every mom wants everything for their kids. So to have the trust in a product that not only 100% safe, but 100% effective is priceless. It becomes such a staple in our home. It's just what we use for everything.
Essential oils that you purchase on the open market today are either going to be synthetic or they're going to be engineered. Right from the beginning, having a completely pure essential oil was everything to us. Our focus was that you can't improve on Mother Nature and you shouldn't try.
We had to ensure the purity, the potency of these essential oils coming from the plant, unchanged as nature produces them.
I had always been looking for more of a natural form of healthcare after I had kids. I was shocked at the lack of resources that there were as a parent.
We really felt like that this was a path that was really needful in the marketplace. We knew that people needed to have an experience that was different than what they'd ever had before.
I would take them home and share them with my family. There were things that were helping my wife, my children. We became converted by using and experiencing the benefit of the essential oils.
The dream for us at doTERRA is to have an essential oil in every home. And there will be many different ways that we can do that together.
Day by day, week after week, year after year, it just works.
With a background in biochemistry, I began looking at the chemistry of essential oils, looking at the chemical structure and how that interacts physiologically with the body. My interest peaked at that point.
I'm a licensed nurse practitioner, and I worked in critical care for over 14 years. I started using a lot of essential oils and sort of experimenting on my family, my neighborhood.
Having the essential oils, it's empowering. And I'm so grateful that I've started to shift to a healthier lifestyle.
A lot of direct selling companies create a business opportunity, and then they go find a product to push through that business opportunity. doTERRA went out and found a product and a passion and a mission for a product. And then we decided that the direct selling channel will be the best way to share that product and teach people about that product.
We chose to be a person-to-person model because we knew that this would empower people to step into their full potential and truly make the world a better place.
What really needs to be understood is that our model is really focused on two things. It's focused on getting the best and helping the most. When we get the best oils and we help the most people, that's a formula for success.
I just think the whole planet is being lifted by this company, and it makes it so easy to be passionate because I know that every step of the way, it's lifting someone.
That's good.
It's blessing someone. It's a light to someone.
Something that grew out of just a love for the oils. It's given me so much more hope for the future.
We are interested in having the highest quality essential oils that you can have, but in the process, we're also very interested in doing good in the world.
Now, this video speaks so much to my heart of what and who doTERRA is. Now, as I said, when I was looking for a business, I wasn't looking for natural solutions because I didn't know them. I wasn't looking for essential oils necessarily. I was just really praying for something that I can have that can create an income for me. Now, doTERRA, as you could see in the video, are used by doctors and by medical professionals and by people just like you and I in our homes. And although when you start building your business, you do need to know about the products, that's not something that you even need to know when you get started with your business. And even if you have no knowledge of essential oils, so I'm going to quickly ask this. If you are on this class and you haven't experienced oils, you know nothing about oils, I want you to put a 1 in the chat box. So just put a 1 in there. I want to see if there's people on here who doesn't have any oils yet. And then if you are a wellness advocate or a customer of doTERRA and you love these products and you can't be without them already, I want you to put a 5 in the chat box. Let's see. So there's a couple of 5s in here. I love all these 5s because we know these oils are life-changing. So I don't know if there's any 1s in here yet, but I'm really grateful to see that you already love the product, right? These products are life-changing. And the wonderful thing about this business is that we get to share this with the people around us. We get to educate and teach people and actually get paid with something that is as life-changing as these oils. Now, a couple of things about doTERRA. So doTERRA means gift of the earth. And that is truly who they are. These oils are a gift to you and me. They are the largest essential oil company in the world. They are the most tested essential oil company in the world. And the standard that we've got, which is CPTG, is trusted by doctors and hospitals and clinics all over the world. So it is easy for us to link our name to this amazing company. Now, if you haven't heard this, did you see that actually, no idea how to remove this, that actually doTERRA's growth in their first 7 years was the same as Apple. They actually did $1 billion in their first 7 years. They are currently a $1 billion company. They are in 140 countries worldwide. And it's not just that they are sourcing the best products for you and me to use and then to sell, but they are also uplifting communities with the way that they are sourcing these oils, with things like co-impact sourcing, where farmers and small communities across the globe, lives are impacted. 49 of the oils that we source actually comes from Africa. So when you are supporting doTERRA, You're actually supporting local. Isn't that important? That's really incredible. Now, to tell you a little bit about my story quickly is, as I said, I was really in a very desperate situation. We wanted to provide for those two boys of us, and my husband had started his own job. Both of us quit the corporate job that we were working for the company, and it was really just before COVID that this happened. And that little panel van, for those of you who's been on this call, you know that's my story. We were driving in that panel van with my two big boys, dropping them off at Grey College, traveling all over the country, sports, whatever, because that's just the situation that we were in. And when doTERRA came over my way, I knew that this is what I was supposed to be doing. And I started to share doTERRA with the people around me. And, as you all know, when COVID hit, where like my husband's business, water purification, stood completely still, my doTERRA business actually exploded, and it grew into something absolutely amazing. I was able to sell that car and upgrade to my BMW X1. I've, in the meantime, upgraded from that, but it's been such a journey of not just helping people and changing their lives. And yes, improving our vehicle and providing a life for our family and traveling all over the world and doing things that we are passionate about, but also creating a life that we really love to live. Who would love to love the life that you live? Who wants that for themselves? We all do, right? We all want. And I want to tell you today that it is possible. Now, if doTERRA is your vehicle, that's something that you will have to decide. But I can tell you from my point of view, doTERRA is the best vehicle. And to give you an idea, so we've built this amazing community, and I love all the people that I'm seeing on here that's part of our community, that's part of building this incredible business in South Africa and Africa. And in the last 5.5 years, I'm always blown away at what is happening in our doTERRA business. I'm blown away with people that keep on coming back and keep on buying essential oils and our products. Now, you might be asking, how do I make money and how much time will be involved? Now, for some of you, you might be doing this looking at this as a part-time side gig. So you can decide and say, this is the amount of hours that I want to spend building this business. And for some of you, like myself, I'm doing this full-time. This is my full-time job. So the amount of money that you all can make, I'm going to show you on the next page. But the time that you put into your business will determine also the outcome that you want. So if you're going to tell me, Marty, I would like to earn this amount of money, and I want you to, and I'm going to show you the next slide. I want you to be bold right now. Like, this is where you are able to dream big. Now, if you are looking at the slide on the front of you right now, you will see that there's a name, Elite Premier. That's a rank that we have in doTERRA, and that has to do with amount of sales, and there's some other things that needs to be in place. And then the amount next to that is the plus minus. This is like the minimum that those ranks normally earn. Now, if you're looking at that, I want you to, in the chat box, and this is where I want you to be bold and dream, and just say either the rank or the amount of money that you believe will have the most impact in your life, that you would like to achieve. So I'm going to give you a minute. I want you to put it in there. Be bold. Presidential. Like that, Enrico. Wonderful. But let me tell you, while I'm waiting for everybody to put in either their rank or their amount, right? So there are going to be presidential diamonds in South Africa. There will be. Why not you? Why not you? Silver. May I help you look? There are silvers already in South Africa. There's silvers in our team. So why not you? Platinum, blue diamond, presidential. I'm not stopping until I'm getting to presidential, and then I'm just going to continue because it will be me hitting presidential, but then I want to help others hit presidential diamond because I know it is going to happen. I know it. So when I got started with doTERRA, as I said, the only thing that I wanted to do was what? Provide for my family. I just wanted to provide. I thought this is what I'm able to achieve. And I hit the rank of elite within a couple of months. And it was really awesome. My oils was paid for and I had extra money. But as I spent time with Kyle and Kirsten, who's actually the people who introduced me to doTERRA, and they were sharing with me how they've been traveling across the world. They've got teams in Mexico and in Dubai now, and in South Africa, of course, us, and all over the world. And in every country that they go into, it takes time. It takes time for people to understand what these oils are. But as they grow, in every single country, there are all of these ranks. And I said, okay, the one that I want next is gold rank because I wanted to become a country founder. And there is, I think, 5 or 6, I think maybe 5 founder positions still open in South Africa. And how you do that is by hitting the rank of gold 3 times. Now, I'll get into the ranks in a minute, but as a founder, I share in 1% of the entire country's sales that is shared between the 20 founders that there will be. That's incredible. And I said, not only am I looking for a business, but I want to change the heritage of my family. I want to change that. One of CD's teams, when we were doing a class one day, the lady said, poverty stops with me. Lack stops with me. This is not going to be something that my family have. And that is what I wanted for my family. So I hit the rank of elite. This was in COVID, by the way, if you were wondering, hit the rank of elite. The next month, I hit the rank of premier. And when I hit silver, I earned a little bit more. I hit between about 50,000 Rand. My husband was like, okay, this is really a good business. He wants to make sure he's a part of this business. He loved the oils already. It was easy for him to use the product. And as we grew our business, all of this happened in COVID. And then I hit the rank of gold in August 2020. And in September, October, I became a country founder, which was phenomenal. And as a gold, of course, I was making a lot of money and it was really awesome because I love what I do. But I did have some bigger goals because in order for me to get to the next rank, guess what? What do I need to do? I need to help people in my team achieve those ranks. I need to have people in my team see the vision for themselves. And then a year and a half later, I hit the rank of diamond. And that's been really life-changing for myself and my family. And I'm continuing to build. I'm working towards blue diamond. That is my next goal. And as I said, all of these ranks that you see on there, somebody's going to have that next to their name. You can decide if this is what you want. And it's hard work like anything else that you build in your life. But I can promise you the rewards that building this doTERRA business has been incredible. All right, so to explain a little bit about those ranks that we just talked about, and I'm not going to go into all of them. It is a little bit more intense training on that. But I want to quickly let you look at one specific rank. And this is the rank of elite. Now, as you can see, it talks about OV. And if you want to write this down, OV just means organization volume. So the volume of sales in your team. And we work on, and this is another word, PV, right? Product value. So every single product in doTERRA, of course, has a Rand value, but they actually have a PV product value. And we work on this. So that 3,000 OV it's just products. Now, when you are selling 3,000 product value in your team, you actually hit the rank of elite. Now, it can be you can invite some customers, you can have some extra business builders, but this is basically what we do. And this would be your first goal. Of course, you take the steps to get to elite, right? But as soon as you hit the rank of elite, you are earning, hopefully by then, the power of free bonus, which is about 8,000 Rand, plus your fast start, and you can earn anything from 8 to about 15,000 Rand as an elite. The next step is actually then going silver. And guess what? What is silver? Do you see over here? It's free elite. So this is what our business is about. It's about duplication. So it's about you saying, I've gone elite. Now I'm going to find free business partners who says, I'm ready to go elite with you. I'm ready to go silver. So when you help those three, each of them have 3,000 OV, guess what? You'll be silver. And again, if you can remember, silver is anything from 20 to about 50,000 Rand a month. So it's really awesome. And now you've got your free elites. And when your free elite says, but wait a minute, I also want to upgrade. I also want to go silver. And I saw a couple of silvers here, right? So you need to find those free business builders. You need to tell them, this is my vision. This is my dream. This is what I'm going to do. Lock arms with me. And then when they decide to upgrade and say, I want to become a silver, guess what? What does free silvers make? Platinum. And a platinum in South Africa is a 7-figure. It's about 120,000 Rand. So tell me quickly, how life-changing can that be for you? Well, 6-figure, right? Sorry. But how life-changing can that be to you and your family? Would it be worth it to helping somebody with this vision? 100%. And by the way, if you help, instead of 3 silvers, maybe a 4th silver, then I want to help a 4th silver, you will actually be diamond. And a diamond earns anything from 150 to about 200,000 Rand per month. I mean, isn't this just incredible how amazing doTERRA is? So this is not a promise. This is not me telling you this is what you will earn. It is telling you what is possible with doTERRA if you are willing to put in the work, find those people, share the products, because that's what we do. We share these products, and it is this opportunity. And it starts by you just using your product. I'm going to quickly just show you this again so that you can see the picture. So what is the first goal for you? Let's see who listened. Going elite, right? Going elite by getting 3,000 volume in sales. And it's either, just getting customers, but in this meantime, looking at business partners, because you do want business partners. And once you hit elite and you are starting to have those free business partners and they have their goal to get elite, when all 3 of them are elite, you will be a silver. And when they say again, I'm going to upgrade, I want to be a silver, guess what? Platinum. And this is the same way that we build to diamond and then presidential diamond. So it is really about duplication. Does it make sense? Do you see the picture? All right. So as I'm going through this, I'm hoping that if you put in there silver, platinum, diamond, gold, whatever it is, I'm hoping that you are starting to think about the people that you want to invite into doTERRA. And if you have been invited by somebody to this class, which I know some of you has, I hope that you know what their vision is for you, that they are looking for people like you that say, I also want to create this life. And I'm telling you, it is possible. And there are many of those on our team that is busy creating this life. So, okay, so that is what's possible. Now I want to quickly show you, how do you earn this income, right? Because that's the next question. Like, how do we make money? So first of all, we sell essential oils. We educate people on these and they start using these products. But we have something that is our loyalty rewards program. Now, this is the most incredible way for you to invest into your health and to invest into, just your business. And we've got loyalty reward programs all over, right? If you if you go to Discam, if you go to, all of these stores, you are rewarded when you spend some money on it. Now, the difference with doTERRA is that you start with 10% back in point and you work yourself up to 50% back. Who on here is a VIP client already? And who can't wait to become a VIP? So I get back 50% on all that I buy. Now, do you know what happens when your customers are doing that? Do you think they leave? No, they don't. doTERRA has got a 75%, more than 65. It's really 75% of people who continue to buy. So your customers keep on coming back. Who wants some passive income? This is your passive income, right? Your customers who keep on buying these oils, who keep on using these products, and that is how you build your business. Now, I love the loyalty reward program, and it's really awesome. And it's actually how our business are built. Yeah, and I'm seeing all the people who's sharing about, how these products are changing lives. Now, first of all, it's about the loyalty program that is linked to our products. But there are 5 ways that you can actually get paid. Did you hear that? 5 ways. It is incredible. Now, number 1 is retail sales. We're not going to go into that, but retail is if you are having a store or you making some roller bottles, you're selling that out of hand, that is your retail. And you make about 25% above the wholesale price. So that's the smallest part of your business. But the next 4 are actually the way that you can create that income that we spoke about. Fast Start is the way that you get paid weekly. Now, this is incredible bonus. We've got our Power of Free bonus, our uni-level bonus, and our performance pools. So let's quickly head into that. Now, Fast Start bonus, as I said, is the way that you get paid sales that you've done in this week. So everything that you sell in a week, if somebody gets started with one of our kits, the Home Essentials on the left-hand side, that is the number 1 selling kit in South Africa. Now, I want to quickly ask for those of you on here who started your journey with the Home Essentials kit, put a 1 in the chat box. And if you wish that you could start with that one, also put a 1 in the chat box, right? Like everybody wants this Home Essentials kit. This is our number 1 selling kit in South Africa. It's almost 5,000 Rand. And this is the one that everybody gets started with. It's the best value for money. There are people that get started with something else, but everybody wants to get started with that. Now, when you are introducing somebody and they buy this Home Essentials kit, which is making over their medicine cabinet, this is the natural remedy medicine cabinet, you will earn 20% commission on that. And if you have a couple of wellness advocates, you can actually earn 10 and 5%, 20, 10 and 5% in their first 60 days. And this is paid out every week on a Friday. Now, on that kit, you make almost 700 Rand. So it's really awesome. So if you know by next week, Friday, I need 5 or 7,000 Rand, I need to service my vehicle, you can start working right now and get paid next week already. How incredible is that? I mean, tell me, if you start a new job, when will you earn your first pay? Month end. But with doTERRA, you can already start working now and get paid next week, Friday. So it's really so incredible. I love that we get paid weekly. And this differs, right? It really depends on how many people are you speaking to? How many people are you introducing? Now, I've earned 1,000 Rand in a week, and I've earned 17,000 Rand in a week. That's one bonus. And I know that some of our top enrollers on here can share the same. Like, maybe if you want to, you can say what would be really awesome for you to earn in a week. The second thing is our Power of Free bonus. And this is a bonus that I absolutely love. It's been life-changing for me and my family. And I actually earned the 3rd level, which we'll get into now. But when you start building your business, you actually have this opportunity to talk to people about the loyalty, right? And your customers or your wellness advocates, as they start ordering oils, you can earn a bonus over and above the fast start. This is a bonus that you can earn because your customers are on loyalty or your wellness advocates. Now, it's very easy. It's like when you start ordering your oils and they are ordering oils, and there's a 500 OV orders underneath you in loyalty orders, you will earn an 800 Rand bonus. That's really incredible, right? 800 Rand, half your oils are paid for, or maybe it's half a tank of petrol. I don't know. But it's really awesome to start having with that. Now, again, this is the duplication that we talked about. You know, when you have somebody going elite, right? This is exactly the same. So you earn your 800 Rand and you have all these people on your front line who's ordering, and your business partners maybe tell you, but listen, I would also like to earn my 800 Rand bonus. When they say, all right, I'm going to do that, I'm going to look for my own customers and wellness advocates who start ordering, 500 OV monthly, they each can earn their 800 Rand. And guess what? When they earn their 800 Rand, you will earn 4,000 Rand. So not even double up, it's more than that. So it's really such an incredible way. And I love the Power of Free bonus because this is like this is the bonus that you earn from helping your clients stay on the products, living this lifestyle of wellness, because you're teaching them, right? You are inviting them to the classes that we are having on a Tuesday, and they can come and see. Now, the first level is 800. The second level is 4,000. Now, look at that. Look at what is the third level. 20,000 Rand. Okay, let's dream again. I know 20,000 for some of you is not that much money, but 20,000 Rand for me was a lot of money. And it still is. It's money that I used to pay my household. I can pay my car with it. I can even take my family on a holiday with it. Like, what would you do with 20,000 Rand a month extra? Would you pay off debt? I did that. I paid off debt. I paid my boys' school fees. I'm paying my son's study money for him studying. So what would you do with 20,000 Rand extra? What would you do with 4,000 Rand extra? This is the bonus, right? We can do. Now, I'm very excited because doTERRA has actually brought in an enhancement with this. And for everybody on here that is new, this is something that you can earn immediately. And I don't know if I'm going to ask, I think I'm going to ask, I hope CD is able to talk. I don't know if she is. I'm going to ask her. And then also maybe Enrico, if you are able to talk. I'm going to ask the two of you. So this is something that you can earn from your second or third month already. You can start earning your Power of Free. You don't have to wait 6 months. It can be really immediately. But with this bonus, you can double up this bonus with the same amount of effort, especially if you're new. So you can actually make your 800, 1,600 Rand. Remember, this is just one bonus. This is not your fast start bonus. This is not your uni level. This is one bonus that you can earn. And your 4,000, you can make 8,000. That is incredible. And actually, as a matter of fact, you can add the 800 or the 4,000 to your 20,000 Rand. So for myself, that is what I'll be earning, 24,000 Rand every month. And I've been earning this except for the 1 month after I hit diamond, but since February 2022. Every single month, I've been earning my third level Power Free. It's really incredible. So absolutely blessing. Who would love to earn the Power of Free bonus? So if you'd like to earn the Power of Free bonus and a boost, put a free in the chat box. So as you can see, I need you to talk to me because this is the way that I know that you are listening and I know that you are busy dreaming and starting to write all those things and thinking, how's it going to change your life? Thanks, guys. Thanks for those threes. A big free. Hi, Bongs. Hi, Enrico. Yeah, I see all of those threes. Ursula. I mean, that is incredible. And this is a way that you can actually impact your life. All right, so that was Power of Three. It's really, really powerful. It's awesome, and I love earning that bonus. Now, the next one of doTERRA, I absolutely love the uni level. Now, I want to tell you something. When you get started with doTERRA, this bonus or this income is going to be the smallest part of your business. Because you're going to have a couple of people, right? You're going to earn 50 Rand here, 20, 70, 150. So this will be your smallest part. But this, and this is paid out monthly with your Power of Three, this becomes the biggest part of your business. Now, for those of you who were on here last month when I shared that I actually received my biggest diamond check last month, I have some news. It's gone up a little bit more. And it's incredible. I was so grateful when I actually saw my diamond paid this month. I'm like, how is this even possible? Because I love what I do. I love what I get to do every single day on my own terms, changing lives one drop at a time, but also just seeing the vision of what is possible. So with doTERRA, what I love about them, they flip the switch. You will earn the most on the most amount of people. So you earn up to 7%, 7 levels deep. So everybody that you bring into your business, you will be able to earn, as long as they keep ordering, you can actually earn an income of that. I have customers who've been ordering for me from 5 years ago when I got started, 5, 6, 7 years, well, 6.5 or 5.5, almost 6 years ago. I have customers in America. I have my sister-in-law, for instance, she stays in America. She buys from us every single month. Now, you know this about family. Family will not just support you just because they want to, right? Of course she does. She loves us. But she keeps on ordering. Why? Because these products are helping her. It's helping her children. It's helping her life. So this is the wonderful thing about these products that we've got. People keep on coming back. And this is why your uni level is this amazing way of earning. And then we have empowerment in performance pools. So yes, even more bonuses on you just doing your job, showing up, helping people get started, helping them on this journey. And again, this becomes a big part of your bonus. Now, as I said, as a diamond, I earn quite a big income. But when I have a new premier in my team, like I've done the last 2 months, I actually earned an additional, are you sitting? Almost 40,000 Rand bonus. So would you say it is worth it to build a business? I've been doing this business for 5.5 years. So if you are somebody that's got a big vision and a big dream, and you say, I want to create a life that maybe you just want to earn 10,000 Rand a month, or maybe you do want to earn 200,000 or 400,000 a month. It is really possible with doTERRA. You do have to put in the work though. And you do have to find those business partners who's willing to run with you. But I can promise you this, it is going to happen in this country. And people that you see on this tonight is going to reach that. They are going to achieve that. And you get to decide, do you want to tap into that? Are you going to look back in 5 years and say, this is where I got started. Let me tell you my story. Or are you going to say, I wish I got started 5 years ago. Or I'm so sad that I didn't do it. But I'm promising you, if you put your heart into it and you work hard like anything else in life, nothing happens just by itself. It is really, really possible for you to achieve that what you put your heart to. But you do have to put in the work. You have to speak to people, because this business is built with people. People buying our products and people buying into the business and saying, I want to do this, what you are doing. And if you, so I hope that, okay, let me ask, Tidi, my friend, I'm putting you on the hotspot. Are you able to chat? Let me see. Okay, I don't see.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. You unmuted.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, my friend. How
Yeah.
are you?
Oh my gosh, Marty, your story, every time you tell your story, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. And I just want to tell you, for me, it's like fuel to my soul. Okay, so please keep sharing your story every day. We never get tired of it, because I'm one of the people, because you see, like you are saying, time will move on. Whether we like it or not, it's going to go on. And trust me, there will be a silver in South Africa, there will be a gold in South Africa, there will be a diamond in South Africa. Unfortunately, I'm one of the people almost 5.5 years ago that Marty reached out to, almost 5 years ago, and I never got started. So I'm here tonight and I'm saying, family, how I regret never getting started almost 5 years ago. But it is well, right? Everything happens at the right time, and it's all about God's timing. And I know my friends are here. I'm just going to mention my sister here, Sis Norma from Val. The first time I told her about doTERRA, she said to me, please send me the compensation plan. After she went through the compensation plan, she said, Tidi, this is so unreal. Show me somebody who has ever earned money from this company. And I said, Sis Norma, Malt is my friend. I know her from day one when she started with this business. I've seen her life changing like 360 degrees right in front of my eyes. But my ego wouldn't allow me to go back to her and say, sis, you were right. Can I come and learn with you and grow with you? But I just want to tell people that are on this call, you don't have to be like me, okay? You don't have to be like me, because I understand during Marty's time, there were no people we knew face to face who really made it in this industry. I mean, in this company here in South Africa, because doTERRA is big. It's 17 years old. They are multi-millionaires in dollars in doTERRA. But here in South Africa, we have people like Marty, people who have walked the path for us. They've paved it. They have built a strong brand. And all we can do is to hide under their shadow. And I promise you, family, if we just work hard, I know this compensation plan, when we look at it, it's like, it's so unreal, because we are used to hard stuff. We are used to keeping stock in our garages. We are used to borrowing money to be able to maintain, to build a network marketing business. That's what we are used to. And doTERRA is saying, no, 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 no. You don't have to go and borrow money. You are here to make money. You don't have to keep stock. Please let us not sleep on this opportunity. And we as beginners, trust me, in your second month, if we work together, you can start making over 8,000 rand a month. I am a living testimony of a newbie in this company who is really making it. And trust me, we are bringing everybody on board. Watch this space. In the next 3-6 months, when we come on this Zoom call, we will have hundreds of people saying, I'm making over 8,000 rand. Why? Because we work together, we are committed, and we can see this opportunity, and we are taking it to the moon and beyond. So thank you so much, Marty, and everybody who's here. We all have a chance, and we can do it together. Thank you.
Thanks, Ida. It was so special. And I want to quickly say this, because I was still looking for you and then you started to talk. So I didn't properly introduce my dear friend. But I want to quickly say to you guys, this is a woman that is on fire. Yes, Sidi didn't say yes 5.5 years ago. But when she came back and she said, now I'm ready. And she started to build this business with so many of her team that's on here already, and the people that she's still going to bring in. She's on fire. She has hit the rank of elite, then she's done the rank of premier. She's earning definitely way more than 8,000 Rand already, but you did your second power of 3 already in such a short time. And you have people in your team hitting their power of 3, hitting those ranks. So the next rank coming up for City is going to be silver, then gold. And I'm telling you now, put your hook on this car and run with her, because you're going to see fire. So either you're going to say, yo, I'm glad I said yes to CD, or you're going to say, man, 5 years ago, I decided to say no. So do not miss out on this incredible just thing that we are creating in South Africa. And we're only getting started. So yeah, keep your eyes on watch. And then just to say, I'm so proud of you, my friend. Congratulations. And then I want to say something quickly. I'm going to also ask as well. I want another testimony that I want you guys to hear, because I think it's very important to realize that all around us there are people looking for opportunities and looking for the right product. And if we are just open, we will be able to find them. For myself, I pray and I trust the right people. So CD is one of those answered prayers for me, right? And I'm grateful for every person. I'm grateful for CD that came. I'm grateful for Val that was introduced by Susan, who becomes part of our family. This is our family. And you are going to see this family climb and climb and climb, and it's going to be incredible. I'm going to ask Enrico, who started it's 2 months now, right?
No, it's a month and 2 weeks.
Okay, a month and 2 weeks. Okay, do not put extra 2 weeks on there. Well done. So Enrico, I'd love for you to share a little bit of your story as well, because you had an experience with doTERRA also a couple of years ago, and I'd love for you to share your story, please. I think it's so
Yeah,
inspiring.
excuse me, I'm not going to put my video on. However, so I remember the first time I heard CD, I typed in, I said, "You are my inspiration," because the same thing. I heard about doTERRA 2019. I was introduced to it by the pepperminting. We all know now what the pepperminting is, right? And I was taken by it, but then a series of things happened, and I really wanted to do doTERRA. I was so desperate to do it that I met up with someone that advertised on Instagram, and then unfortunately, what happened then? Then I became sick. All right. So when Laureate's daughter came to my fitness class, that's when basically I smelled. I'm like, hey, I know these oils. I want to do these oils. I want these oils. And then it happened that I became sick. Unfortunately, I became paralyzed, but thank God I'm back to normal. And then that's it. In beginning of this year, it just happened that me and her mom, Laureate, we went to the same fitness class, and I said, I want these oils. And she said she's going to have a presentation. And I knew I wanted to join. It's not that I wanted to go try it out. I knew I wanted to join because many years ago, in 1996, I started with my first multi-level marketing. Then I don't know if you guys know, then Golden Products, for example. So over the years, it's Golden Products, it's this, it's that, it's that, but none of them have the compensation plan like doTERRA. I think I need to reiterate, none of them has the compensation plan like doTERRA.
True.
All right. So and it's a different product. It is not a product that can be competed with. doTERRA has won the best essential oils. doTERRA has won the best collagen product. You guys what I mean? So I look at those kind of things. But right now, I'm a newbie, and I think I'm starting off very good. This is not a flame that's going to dim. No. I mean, no, 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 it's not going to happen. So from here, it is get all the people that I know in, tell them about doTERRA, tell them about the oils and the benefits of the oils to get everybody health and well. Because, I mean, when I was sick, it's not nice to be sick. But if there's something that can keep me healthy, I would want to be there. And why not sharing that with other people as well? So first thing, keep them healthy. And most importantly, they must become wealthy as well. All right. So I'm in for it for the long run, and I'm not quitting.
I love it. Love it.
That's
Love
my
it.
story.
Yeah, thanks for your
Thanks.
story. It's really also so amazing, and you're doing exceptionally well. You've really are just every now and then I see new enrollment, new person being added. So congratulations, and we're excited because at the end of the day, although, and I want to tell this to both of you and anybody else on here, like the right timing is really amazing, and this is the right timing. So I'm excited to just see what you guys will create, and also for those of you on this call who has a vision for your life and for this. So I'm inviting every single person who's on this call right now. You haven't made a decision yet, or you've even made a decision and you're not there yet, like reach out to the person who invited you and tell them, I'm ready to run with you. Like, let's take this to the next level. This is where I want to go to, and ask them to map it out with you and say, this is what I need. And let's go create magic with doTERRA. It's going to change lives, and it can change yours as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We really appreciate your time. If you've got any other questions, please speak to the person. And this is more real than anything else. Can't wait for you to experience it. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thanks, CD, and thanks, Enrico, for sharing. And thanks, everybody, for being here. Enjoy your evening.